Hey guys, welcome to vlog number 101. This is going to be my last read of 2024, or at least one of the last ones. It's The Godfather's Daughter, an unlikely story of love, healing, and redemption. I unfortunately had to DNF this book, and it's by Rita Gigante. Here's the cover. So I actually had to DNF this story or this book. I tried reading this book several times in the past, and I had to stop it, go back to it. Um, I I must have tried reading this book at least 5 times in the last couple of years, and I just couldn't do it. So I finally decided to DNF it. So it is a biography about Rita Gigante and her father, who was Vincent Gigante. He was one of the organized crime mobster bosses. Um, so Rita Gigante grew up in a world swirling with secrets, lies, and mortal sin. Her father, notorious mafia boss Vincent the Chin Gigante, was iron-fisted ruler of the Genovese crime clan and head of the capo di tutti capi, of all fine New York crime families for Rita's entire life. But until she was about 16, she was kept in the dark. She was kept in the dark about his underworld activities. She unknowingly hung out at the mob headquarters and witnesses her dad's whispering meetings around the dinner table, but only knew what she told by her mom and her siblings about his odd behavior. Dad was sick. Keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about the family. Living with the family secret and other shocking betrayals. She was undercover and instructed to conceal-plunged. Um, um, she was instructed to conceal plunge Rita into an emotional and physical turmoil for years. And then there was a blockbuster secret that she kept herself from herself. Um, she had, so she had a secret herself that she was covering up. Um, sh- um, as the youngest girl in the old-fashioned devout Catholic family, how can she confess to an unforgiving Godfather that she was a lesbian? They were all going to hell, she figured, unless she can find a way to embrace the truth and find redemption. In The Godfather's Daughter, Rita details her spiritual journey as she unveils the mystery of her family and herself and learns what it makes to live in the truth she finds. It is a real-life father-daughter tale of betrayal and faith, violence, love, and how a young woman escaped from a spiral of darkness to reach the light. And in the end, with daughter's healing's help, even the Godfather finally learns how to live in the light on atone for his sins. Vincent Gigante died in jail. I think he had cancer. I think he had cancer or something. Yeah. So I had to DNF this book. I really like reading a lot of organized crime books. Watched, I've watched Blue Bloods, I've watched Criminal Minds, I've watched all those kind of criminal shows. And I liked reading about them. Um, you know, Law and Order, I've watched all of those. But then come to not like this book, who was about one of the actual crime bosses, and not like it several times. Um, I was disappointed, and but I had to DNF. I literally had to DNF it. I just couldn't keep reading it. I've DNF'd this book. I've tried reading this book a few times in the past and have to put it away, but this time I just had to give up. It was just unbearable. Like, I don't know. I just couldn't I just couldn't keep. I couldn't. I just couldn't. So I just had to DNF it. I might actually just put this book in one of the little libraries, like in little libraries here where I live. Because I know if I keep it, I'm going to always try to keep trying, but I can't. And it sucks. Because I know she's even like a psychic, like an empath where she's able to pick up on people's energies and stuff like that. And a medium where she's able to read your thoughts and stuff like that and talk to people on the other side. I know in the book she also wrote about how she wrote to her father and essentially told him, like, I am lesbian and I forgive you for all the trauma and stuff like that, and I hope you forgive me too for, because in the Catholic faith, we all know, where it's a sin, or the church sees as that a sin. So, she essentially said, I forgive you if you forgive me, kind of thing, and I need to forgive you for myself, essentially to, for doing who you are and for being who you are and stuff like that. I'm proud of her for writing this story. I also feel like the internet hyped this book a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like this book was a little bit more hyped. I did find this book online. Yeah, so I just couldn't do it. So stay tuned for vlog number 102. That book will definitely be a book that I have read this year, and did not DNF. So see you for vlog number 102. Again, if you can find me on here, on YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, Google Blogs. So yeah, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, Google Blogs, and Fable, Goodreads, all under Journey _ of the Bookworm. I try to keep everything with the same name and stuff like that. And you guys can all follow me there and see any updates on how I'm reading this year and stuff like that. So, see you guys soon. Bye.